Carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, Chinese carbon fiber. You know, when you have to spend your money on carbon fiber, you like try to spend the least amount of money possible. And when you spend the least amount of money possible, it's still a huge amount of money. But this is what you get when you buy Chinese carbon fiber. Look at the gap there. So the gap here is purposely done because I'm trying to extract a little bit of hot air out there. But look at the gap over here. This is not purposely done. I had to raise the bonnet rubbers so that the hood doesn't move. As you can see, it doesn't move. But have a look at this. Yeah, that's when you get that. Look at that. That's even worse. See, it just moves up and down. The reason for that is the U. I think it's called a U clip. That thing that locks the hood or the bonnet down. That size is way too small, and the adjustment, I've adjusted it fully everywhere and it doesn't work. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drill holes in the carbon fiber, which I really don't like to do, and we're going to put these guys in there, and that will stop all of this and it will close the gap, and I will feel safer driving at 180, 200, 220, 240, but not on public roads, obviously. So yeah, it's going to be heartbreaking to drill through the carbon, but do I care? The nice thing about this is when you spend money on the correct product, it comes black already. I bought the cheaper Chinese one for my SX, which I'll put into the video right here, and I had to powder coat them just because I don't like the silver or the red or the blue, whatever stupid colors they come in. Now I went and I spent the right money and I got black ones. So I'm going to install these guys in, show you how to do it, and then test after what it does. First things first, we've got to determine where we want the clip to be. So it's over there, so it's going to be right here at the back. I don't think that's going to be, I'm just doing that because there's already a hole there, but in reality it's going to have to be over here somewhere, or there, literally about there, side to side. I think that'll be about right. That means we'll have to drill a hole. We're going to have to drill a hole there. So the spot has been determined. Basically there where that hole is, we're going to draw right through that, put that through, and then do the same on that side, and then it's going to be roughly about over there on the hood. Okay, so mathematical equations done. We took the center of that.
Marker?
No, I've already marked it. Took the center of that, made it over there, basically, as you can see, center to there. That's my little cross, and then I measured from the outside to the inside, and that gave me the mark right there. Okay, there's that outside to inside, there's the cross there. Done. Much better. And just like that, you've got one bonnet pin, two bonnet pin or hood pin or wherever you're from. And now comes the fun part, because now we're going to take this all the way down. We're going to put grease on the top so that we can see where we have to drill through this thing over here. Cool. It's in. We've got the grease on top. It's in. We've got the grease on top, but it's not tight. It needs to be more tight than that. Okay, got the grease on top. Good. Doesn't look like it's moving anywhere. Now it's time to drop it.
Have we got them fairly straight, Johnny?
Yeah, they look pretty good.
Yeah, that one's straight.
That one looks pretty good. That one looks good.
A little bit clockwise.
Okay, a moment.
Yeah. I don't know if we might have to go down a bit, but we can always go down.
Oh, on the
bolt.
Yeah, that we can always adjust. So basically, yeah, that rests on there. Obviously that's not how we're going to leave it.
But obviously you want to go more down,
yes,
because it changes the angle of it.
Yes, but we'll drill right through and then it will come all the way down.
You don't think we should mark it when it's further down?
Mm.
It'll change slightly.
Yeah.
Yo, look where it's catching. Right there in the corner. Right there in the corner.
Oh, we're gonna have to draw right through the corner. That's an interesting
that's
one.
what I told you. See where it lines up.
Oh, so but what we can do is we can just drill a little hole in there and then mark it again on the inside, so we don't drill through and there. Makes more sense. So
what do you say? I'm holding straight.
I think you're holding straight. Come down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That looks perfect. Huh, what's up? A little bit right. Yeah, there we go. A little more right. Now more right. There we go. It's about to go through. There we go.
No, you don't want it to go.
You know why I'm not worried about this bonnet anymore? Because I'm going to cut a hole in it for the throttles.
Now you tell me.
Let's see. Oh, that goes down a lot. Well, that side's definitely right. This side.
No, let's see. Is it catching?
Let's feel.
There's always a bit of movement there we can.
Yeah, it's catching on the right hand side of it. That just needs to be reamed a little bit to the right. It is. Yep. And that side needs to be reamed to the left. And then those guys will go on. And then we're going to have to do the real drilling through the bonnet. Right over there.
But now, yeah, okay.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I think so. More or less where we were supposed to be. Slowly.
Oh,
slowly.
fuck. What, did I break it?
Nah.
Oh shit.
We're supposed to put tape here, eh?
Yeah, I shouldn't have actually pressed.
Yeah, slowly, very slowly. Oh, there we go. Might even have to go one more. What do you think?
I don't know. Does it look good?
Yeah, it's looking good.
Or is it just catching a little bit?
It's just dirty.
Okay, maybe we clean it up and see what it does. We're using this thing to drill 16mm holes. Now we're going to do that side. We had to resort to the grinder. We had to cut a big hole over there. Might have to take that centerpiece out because now the bonnet's coming down lower onto those things and it's touching the throttle. So we have to make space. Now it's time to see if it's right or not, eh? I don't think it'll be right, but I hope it's right.
It's gonna be closer. It's definitely be closer. Still catching you.
Still catching. Scheiße.
But it's definitely gone down, eh?
It's much better.
Yeah, but it's definitely still catching there. That sounds sweet.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do this again. Everything's getting bolted up now, all screwed up. This side's on, gotta cut a little bit of the plastic off. As you can see, it's at a little angle. What a nightmare this was. Something was pushing up against something. That's why we couldn't get this completely closed. So I'm assuming that I have to drop the back of this to get that to line up. Drop that to drop everything.
Otherwise you're scratching.
We're done. That was a quick job. It only took about 3.5 hours.
Those little fuckers, those Allen key, and they'll look pretty, don't you think?
Joe's telling me to change the bolts. Yes, but I would like black ones.
Okay, I don't know.
Anyways, thank you, Joe.
Okay, sweet.
Thank you, Joe. Can we get a high
Sweet.
five?
Sweet.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, bro. Thanks for your bolts, bro.
What you say? What you know?
Yeah, we're giving it a little bit of a clean down because the amount of grease we had to apply to find where it was touching, on, off, up, down, and that's the right bolt.
But it's not the tapered one.
Yeah, actually I like the dome nuts. I'd rather do the dome nuts. So there it is. There you have it. The car's back at home, looking super fly. The clips are on. Obviously that was what we did. But look at the gap. There's no more gap. The only reason there's a little bit of a gap is because it's lifted here at the back. But if I drop it at the back, it'll become into equilibrium. Man, what a good looking car this is. And now that it's got a K24, the good looks meets the personality. You know, I just want to give a big shout out to Joe, obviously, because thank you, Joe. not obviously, it's a thank you, because I'm always at his house borrowing tools. Hey Joe, have you got riv nuts? Hey Joe, have you got a drill bit? Hey Joe, have you got? The nice thing is he lives right around the corner, which I'm very grateful for. So thank you, Joe. Also wanted to put this in today and in this episode, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. So this will be in the next episode, how to install a room bar. So the room bar goes from that point over there right at the floor to that point over there, and what it does is it's supposed to reduce body flex and improve handling and a couple of other things. I haven't gone through the actual specifics of it as yet, but I will put that in how to install it tomorrow. And it looks like the Integra is actually getting elevated bit by bit by bit, which I'm super excited about, man. I really want to take it back to the track and see what lap times I can do. I do need a fresh set of pads, so that is something on the list. Probably EBC blues, or I think they're called PRFs, something to that effect. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of what exactly has been done here and how to put the clips on. So first of all, you take the threaded rod, figure out where you're going to place it, because you also got to figure out where the exit hole is going to be and where it's going to give the best support to hold the bonnet or the hood closed with the most support. Mine didn't have anything on the ends there, which I think would have been the ideal place, so we had to keep it here at the ends of the bonnet, like the bonnet or the bump stops, whatever you want to call them. Once you got that, you got to drill it, you got to put it in, and you got to mark. You got to mark on the hood on the inside where you got to drill through the hood, get the circumference of the hole correct so that that goes through, which is 15 mils. So I made it 16 or 18 just to have some free clearance. Once that's in, you bolt it down, you thread it through, and then you put the clip on. And once the clip's on there, you basically see where you want it to line up. Like I wanted mine to line up skew, so running at an angle that way and running at an angle that way, so it follows kind of like the line of the hood. And then once you got that, then you got to mark, or you got to hold it down and drill the pilot holes. And then basically once that's done, you put the screws with speed clips in, and yeah, that's about it. Boop, you bolt it together, tighten it all down, you put it down, and then you obviously adjust these guys so that you have most, like, because you don't want it to be loose where the bonnet's going to flex up and down, so you want to get it as tight as possible. Maybe give it a bit of a nudge that you can push the pin through, and that's it. So here's the result. You saw what the bonnet was like when I started, before I even started, how much flex it had. It was just moving everywhere. So this is it now. This is me pulling it a lot, but that's it. There's no flex at all. So it's got the 1, it's got the 2, and then we kept the original 1 as a safety fact. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's not a lot to watch, but if you didn't know how to do it, now you know how to do it. It's the second time I've ever done it. The first time I did it on my drift car, which I said I was going to show you guys earlier on. So here's the drift cars one. Look at how cheap and flimsy these things look. Really bad, right? I powder coated these because these were originally blue or red. So that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the bonnet clips or the hood clips being put on. I know it's not the most difficult task, but if you don't know what you're doing, sometimes it could be a costly task, because you might just drill holes in the wrong place and there goes your carbon hood down the drain. So till next time, I'll catch you guys then. I'll probably be fitting the room bar into this car, or I will be playing with a startup map and driving this car around the neighborhood. I am still yet to finish the front end because it's missing headlights and a grille and a few covers, but other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.